Sarah's friend asks, "Would you like to fly the plane?" She becomes extremely excited. Then the pilot invites her to the cockpit and begins to explain how the plane is flown. But soon after, his health starts to deteriorate and he suffers a heart attack, dying on the spot. Seeing him in this condition, Sarah panics and shouts to Jackson, "Look what happened to the pilot!" Jackson rushes to check, and as a result, no one is controlling the plane. The aircraft begins to descend rapidly. The sudden drop causes all the luggage in the back to tumble forward, and a cylinder hits the compass, breaking it. Sarah, recalling all the instructions given to her by the pilot, somehow manages to stabilize the plane with great difficulty. The plane has a radio, so she contacts the control room and explains the entire situation. The control room guides her to a location where she can land, but since the compass is broken, they have no idea of their current location. They need the compass to determine the right direction, but it's no longer working. As they fly, they see a large storm ahead. They must fly through it. Jackson comes up with an idea. He removes the magnet from the broken compass and places it in a glass filled with alcohol to create a makeshift compass. This allows them to find the direction and continue flying. However, due to the storm, lightning strikes their plane again, damaging their direction and pushing them off course. They barely manage to escape the storm. Suddenly, an alarm starts beeping. It indicates a fuel leak. The lightning strike had created a hole in the fuel tank. Jackson decides he'll go outside the plane and patch it with tape. Sarah strongly opposes, worried for his safety, but Jackson says, "If I don't go, we'll die anyway." He ties a rope around his waist and secures the other end inside the plane. Slowly and carefully, he crawls out and manages to reach the leak. After a difficult struggle, he patches the hole and stops the fuel leak. But as he returns, his hand slips and he ends up hanging from the plane. Sarah quickly switches to autopilot and pulls him back in. During the rescue, Jackson injures his hand, but at least the leak is sealed.